All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:31 on the 28th of May, 2021, and this is the last trading day of the month. So, let's start with the large caps. CRM is popping up on earnings here today. It beat. It reported after hours yesterday, and it had an upside surprise of 36, almost 37%. And so after hours here, you can see it had a pretty good run up here from 225 to a high of 239. If it opened up right now, it would open up at 237.2. I anticipate my strategy depends on some profit taking. So when it opens up, I'm anticipating people selling it, and there being support between 234.28 and 232.76. If it works out that way, it works out that way. So I'll have orders. I'll have orders ready to go on this one this morning. I would find it. I would think it would be very strange for this thing to hover up above CRM. It's Salesforce. It's a big company, a lot of shareholders. It's not thinly traded right now in the pre-market. It has 166,000 shares traded. So I'm comfortable putting orders in on this one pre-market for a quick dip, some quick selling, some quick profit taking, and then a move higher. In the past, I've been a bit reluctant to put orders in pre-market on some stocks that aren't as heavily traded and have a little bit lighter volume in the morning. So this one I have confidence in. I can do that. All right. So next up, BYND for I think the third day in a row. I have one level on this one today. And so far, every day that I've put levels on this thing, the stock has opened up at a price higher than my levels, hasn't come into my support levels at all, and has had an extraordinary ramp up. Here, let's look at the daily here. I'm pretty sure the first day, in fact, I know the first day that I started watching BYND was right here on the 24th of May. And since then, let's take a look here real quick from bottom to top in the past, we'll call it 4 days here, going into the fifth day. It has had a 30% run in these 4 days. What it does right here, on this day, I don't know. But I have a support level at 142.13 on BYND, Beyond Meat. And this recent run up in BYND is from a report where they signed some kind of a contract with the frozen foods, frozen dinners company out of the UK. I recognize the name here. Let's look back again. It was at the 20, I think it was on the 23rd they made that deal. Oh, Tesco. Okay, Beyond Meat, Tesco to launch new line of frozen ready meals in the UK. And it's a big deal for Beyond Meat, I suppose. And actually, I've eaten at Tesco facilities when I was a soldier and contractor in Afghanistan. Tesco had some dining facilities that they ran over there. And the food was okay, so... 142.13 is my support number today. We'll see how it works out. And again today we've got VTNR. VTNR is up on news that they bought a well from, let's see, let's find the news here. Okay, Vertex Energy to acquire Shell's Mobile, Alabama refinery. And so VTNR yesterday, here we'll look at the daily. It opened up, I made $14 yesterday on VTNR. I had a really tough time trading this one. And that is my timing wasn't correct. Here, we'll go back to the 1 minute and we'll look at yesterday's action. I just basically, where is it? Let's see. I tried, here we go. So I averaged into 400 shares in these two candles right here and was watching the level 2, and I didn't read the level. Well, I was reading the level 2 correctly, but it was right before some buyer decided to come in and run this thing up from 426 to 478. It would have only been $200 on, if I'd gotten the entire move of this candle, it would have only been $200 on those 400 shares. But still, I let it go with 4 cents profit. And then I averaged in down here at $3.64. Or I didn't average in, I just bought 100 shares here at 364, and I let it shake me out within 2 minutes. I tend to have, on small caps, I tend to have the breakout or bailout mentality. So if my timing isn't exactly right, I tend to not wait around. That tends to resolve itself in the downside in my experience, but then it ran up here from 394 to 518, and had a tough time trading this thing. So then for the rest of the day, it kind of just moved generally sideways in this range here, and then ended the day pretty much on a low mark. No, it ended the day below $4. Well, after hours, or actually I should say after hours, it just kind of continued to meander down, and now pre-market here it has really picked up quite a bit. It's at $6.13. I will be trading this according to momentum rules again. So let's I'll just see how it goes, see what happens here with this stock. All right, and then there's MTEX. MTEX, let me look at, let's see, pre-market. MTEX has only traded 7,000 shares. It has an extremely low float at 1.22 million. Let's see what that compares to, and it only has 2.063 million outstanding. So it's on watch. I have it, on my in my trading platform, and we'll see how it goes. 7,000 shares is extremely light volume, so I don't have a lot of confidence in its move today, but it's on watch. The broader market here, this is interesting. I would expect the SPY pre-market to be considerably higher than 420.83 right now, because the VIX took such a nosedive after hours here and in the morning. The VIX right now is quite comfortably below the gap here. You can see it's making moves below the gap. So I would expect to see the SPY open up and run. There will probably be an early trade on the SPY today. And after that, I don't know. So today is, we'll pull up the calendar here. Today is the last trading day of the month, and it lands on a Friday. Now, I've gone back and I've done the statistical analysis on, it's kind of strange, on Fridays, because Fridays can be a bit of a wild card. Fridays can be pretty much, well, let me put it this way. 50% of the time, okay, so let me phrase this correctly. On the last trading day of the month that falls on a Friday, but is not the last day of the month. So you can see here the 28th is not the last day of the month, but this Friday is the last trading day of the month. The 31st, there's no trading, the markets will be closed. Uh, there is a 60% chance that the S&P will end in the red. The other 40% of the time, the SPY outperforms. So it's kind of a strange thing, you know. Now, if it's the last day of the month, let's see here, like the 30th right here. See, this is the last trading day of the month, and it's the last day of the month, and it lands on a Friday. This is a 50-50. This April 30th was a 50-50, whether it'd be up or down, whether the SPY would end up or down, statistically speaking. So today's the 28th. It's the last day of it's the last trading day of the month. It's a Friday, but it's not the last day of the month. So there's a 60% chance, historically speaking, that today will be a red day on the SPY. So let's go back. Let's look at April 30th real quick. Let's open this up. Let's find April 30. April 30 was a red day, very small red day, low range. The high was 418.54 and the low is 416.34. So only a 2-point range on that day, but it was a red day. So there's a 50% chance it could be a green day, a 50% chance it could be a red day. And you can pretty much see that in the action on that day. It was, let's find it again here, 30th of April right here. This candle right here, really, if there was ever a 50-50 day, that's it. It's, you know. So today, let's go back to the pointer. Today, there's a 60% chance that it will be a red day. Today will be a red day. And there's a 40% chance that it will be a big up green day or a significant up green day. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. With the VIX down here, I would expect that the VIX is going to explore some lower levels today, and that fear would come out of the market. Let's look at the hourly on the ad. We're not going to get, got a little bit of post-market action there on the ad. I'm going to keep an eye on the ad today too, to see where things open, how things open, and which direction I can most likely expect for the SPY to go. Okay, everybody, that is my morning strategy session. Good luck out there today. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.